Hey everybody, thank you for watching today and welcome to the Ascend Financial Lifetime Savings Program budgeting tutorial today. Today we're going to walk you through the tutorial or the spreadsheet, the budgeting, show you a little bit how to use it, just get some hands-on experience on this program software. So what I'm going to do here is I'll go ahead and load up the sheet. I have this downloaded as an Excel sheet. And so you can see here, using an example based off of one of my friends here that allowed me to use some of their information, and I've made it anonymous. And this is what we're going to use here. So like we said, we have income coming up here in the modules. We've said this in the modules. You can put your income. In this particular example, the net paycheck, a lot of different sources of income, that was known. There was no salary. She's not a salaried worker. And so he said, that's fine. Just leave the salary out, leave the 401k contributions out, and just come up with the best estimate that you will have for base rate per month, how much money is coming in. So that is the number that we get, and that is based on per month. So if you need to change this up, just add your paycheck frequency and your 401k contribution in terms of percentages. Ultimately, we're going to get a net paycheck. So in a perfect world, if you had a net paycheck of weekly, $37.78, that would be a nice number, but this is a monthly number, and that's what we're using. So that takes care of the income, the spouse's income, if you have that, additional income from any side jobs you have can go here, and that will all get baked into one number right here. Overall net income. That's the number we can use for our net income. And then after that, we switch gears and we move into expenses. And if you take the budgeting module, you're going to notice there are different categories of expenses. So first, you have your monthly bills. So this is going to look different for everybody, but just type in your monthly bills, go back to your previous couple of months and take a look at that, see what the bills are. So you have your monthly bills and utilities, generally cell phone, internet provider, Netflix, Hulu, auto insurance, health club if you belong to that, and you're going to capture your monthly bills. After that, we're going to ask you capture the big annual bills. So we don't want these to be surprise every year they come around that just send you into a tailspin financially. So my friend who owns a house in a pretty high tax neighborhood or tax state identified this and moved the taxes to a different category here. So in the summer we'll pay $1,500, and in the winter, that's a big bill, right? In December, I think it's like $3,100 each year. And so we're going to put that in our monthly bill. So it's not going to be, we'll have that in our bank accounts, so it's not a surprise. So then we've got any debts. So in this case, I'm going to use the first example where we don't have any debts, and then I'll double back and we'll start adding some debt information. And so here we've got the budget written out, and then this comes down to both fixed bills and discretionary to get to our overall expenses. So right now it's looking pretty good. We've got income of $3,700, expenses of $3,000, running a nice profit of 20% or $750.36. So if we're in debt, that's the money we're going to use to eliminate the debt. But because there's no debt except for a small little mortgage that's paid to the parents, then we're going to keep that separated and not put that in the debt eliminator track. So we'll have that. And then as you go on your debt, your expense tracking journey over the next 90 days, you're going to want to start today. So today is the 9th of April. And we can start over here adding Any groceries? Why don't we just, there we go. Let's say we started in the beginning of the month. So we can add our groceries, and as long as you're under budget, we're looking good in the green. If you go over, it becomes pink, and that's okay. Just as long as it's not bleeding red across the board, then if that's the case, then we need to go back and update our numbers. So we'll keep this going. We'll update all of our numbers, and your expenses here can be different, and it's going to be different. And so I'm going to encourage those of you who have identified yourself as a nerd, you can go as crazy as you want with all the different categories. If you identified yourself as a free spirit, what you can do is just say everything outside of food and car can go here. We're going to make a number, be $1,200. And when you do your expense tracking or your expense tracking here, you can just do one category and just put all of your expenses in one category. Let's go back here. So if we are now in the wealth building track, what we want to do is take a look back at the expense worksheet and identify where we are here on the wealth building program. So it looks like all of the emergency fund is done. And now we want to start attacking the emergency fund that's on a larger level, 3 to 6 months worth of expenses, and also working on retirement savings. So we're going to work on that concurrently. There's also a college fund that my friend really wanted. And again, if that's what you want, you don't have to be so, we all don't have to be so rigid. We can make our suggestion that we should put our retirement first. And so he said, okay, that's fine. Let's do our retirement, which is 6,000 divided by 12. And then we still have $250 left over. So let's do $150 a month into the kids fund. And then we have $100.63. And let's sock that away in emergency savings. If you want to add the 36 cents just to make it pretty and completely tie it up, I know my accounting girlfriend would really like that. So we have now 0 exactly, and it's perfectly balanced. And then what we can do is go and make sure that we're going to pay ourselves first. So this contribution to our Roth is going to be automatically set. We don't have to do that manually every day. Same thing with the college funds every day. And the emergency fund, we're going to continue to build that. So now let's go ahead and let's create less of a rosy picture, and we're going to add some debt to the equation now. So again, we're back to $750 a month. That's good. And now we've got some credit cards. So we've got 2 credit cards that are out there, and we're paying $50 a month. That stupid student loan, $140 a month. And we've got that auto loan, which is $200 a month. All right, so now those are our minimum payments that we're going to make. And you can see it already made a dent. We'll have $360 left in our account. And now we're going to go over to the debt eliminator. And this is where we are going to enter our credit card information here. So I'll just say we've got the Visa, American Express, and that is it. And our payments here are going to be $20 and $30 respectively for each of them. We also, for each of these payments, see, I was messing around here earlier. Let's say we have, I don't know, yeah, $500 or $1,000 here. total balance. And then down here, we said we had a student loan of 140. And we also have an auto loan of 200. Okay. And that's gone. The balances, I'll clear these out as well. And I'm making up numbers now, as you could probably tell. We've got 5,000 left in our balance here and 6,000 left for our auto loan. So as you're stacking these up, we want to make sure we are lining the lowest balance first, and that's what we've done here, unless there's a huge outlier of some sort of payday loan, or you're paying 0% on one and 80% on the other, then we can reorganize. But in general, if I'm paying 10 and 15%, just let's get this out of our lives and forget those details. My student loan, 6.8%, and my auto loan is 4%. All right, so now we have all the information loaded into the debt eliminator, and now we're gonna go back. And we're gonna we have $360 that we are going to devote towards paying off the loans. And so our order of hierarchy is going to be both smallest to get it out and highest APR. So the highest amount of interest that we're paying, we're gonna knock that out. And that just generally is going to be our credit cards. Okay, so I've got $50 that I'm already devoting. I'm gonna add $360.36. So if you wanna do this, I realize it's gonna be, there we go. Now I've balanced this and it's all going to my credit card over here. And now I click back on the debt eliminator and you can see, here's what the debt eliminator has done for you. We're going to attack this Visa first, which means when I'm making the Visa payment, this is me, I'm paying Visa $380.36. That's it. I'm gonna make my minimum payment on the American Express. So what's gonna happen then over time is the Visa payment within 2 months is going to be gone. And then what you'll do is this will roll over. So if you remember, the minimum payment for your American Express is 30. So we go back to now your only credit card is 30. And now we have $380 left on in profit. So now I'm going to take 30 plus the $380.36. That, once this is gone, goes into the debt eliminator. So now this is gone. And now $410.36 goes into paying off this balance. So now you can see we're building momentum. And as one credit card minimum payment peels off, it gets moved down to the next section of the debt eliminator. So let's just keep going, because this kind of gets me excited, seeing that progress. This goes back now down to 0, which is beautiful. And we look back at the budget and we have $410.36. And now that's going to the student loan. So the minimum payment plus $410.36 is now devoted towards the student loan. Now you can see we're going to start attacking that student loan within 10 months. That's gone. And then that rolls into your auto loan. And once that's gone, here's the best part. Imagine a world where you have no student loans, no medical loans, no auto loan. Here's your profit. you're back to $750 a month. You want to build that savings, you can do that within a year to build your emergency fund. Also thinking about savings, any additional income that you get can go towards your debt, go towards this program. So we're not frittering it away. And that's the nice part about having a dashboard here. It gives you a plan and a roadmap to give your money purpose and not just let somebody else spend it for you. Because if we don't pay attention to it, it's going out the door and we'll have no idea if we're winning or losing. I also have the wealth builder over here. We didn't talk about that much, but if you have your complete and total assets as we're building this, we have this where you can keep your net worth history, and the chart will show you over time how to increase this. Over on the debt eliminator, you have debt. We've got some payoff calculators here that would show you how much it would cost to pay off your student loans or pay off your credit cards, and then also down here, your student loans. So I hope this is helpful, and if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I wish you all the best, and I look forward to hearing from you as you use it, and I'm always open for feedback. Please let me know what you would like to see improved and what you like about it, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks again. Bye-bye.